Welcome to the Lazy Boy Sports Show. We're live here at the Eagles Nest. We're back. We've been going for a while. Got my man over here, Mac.
What's up?
Philly Phil.
Illin in the house.
We got Smiley over there. He'll be in another segment later on. The first thing we want to get to is Juice of the Week, ladies and gentlemen. Juice of the Week we want to get into. Let's talk to y'all about the NFL. We got to get into these Cowboys. What y'all think about these Cowboys this week? The situation they going with Red Jesus being the new coach.
Now, with that, I got to say this. Jason Garrett is just an audition. I wouldn't look for him to be there next year. Red Jesus will be gone. That's all I got to say about that. Wade Phillips there, good luck. Nice try. Hope you get another job, but Cowboys just wasn't you.
No, Garrett, this is just Garrett's tryout, and it's not going to be very much of a tryout because with Wade gone, they're going to run through and clean the house along with coaches, players, and everybody else going to be rolling.
He ain't got 8 weeks. I mean, he got 8 weeks to improve himself. Y'all don't think this guy gonna, do something? Maybe win a couple of games?
No, he's the one that's been in charge of this offense and calling these plays the whole time. So, no, they've been failing, and he's part of that failure. So, no.
Now, I wouldn't look for him to turn the team around drastically. They might win a couple of games, maybe. You got Arizona, Detroit, but that's gonna be hard games for him too. Like I said, it's just an audition. You're gonna see him definitely go somewhere else.
Who is the coaches y'all think? You got Gruden out there, the Chucky, you got, who else you got out there, Phil?
I think it's going to be Belichick. I think he's really the only one they can call to get out of the office. Chucky's not taking Jerry's crap, and neither is the Chin. He's not coming out of retirement because he's happy where he is.
I say the Crimson Chin, he might end up coming out of retirement, but it's not going to be with the Cowboys. He's going to knock somebody out with that chin. And I agree it's going to be Belichick because, Jerry Jones got to have that puppy. I mean, a puppet, my bad.
No, he ain't going to be Gruden. Gruden ain't going to bring 8 quarterbacks like he did in Tampa Bay. Come on now, Phil.
Hey, that's better than Tony Ono.
8 quarterbacks. I mean, you got, who else you got, Who you think, Mac?
Tony Dungy? He said he wanted to come back, but I don't see him coming back.
No,
I went for the Cowboys.
He ain't gonna be no puppet.
No, and that's generally how it goes anyway. If you look at Cleveland Browns, and when they changed head coaches, they brought in a whole new regime. He brought in his people and put them in positions that he wanted them to be in.
So the Cowboys, who y'all think they're gonna draft? What they need to make improvements with this team?
I don't know. They're going to have to do something more with the quarterback situation. And not that Romo's a real bad quarterback. No, I say he needs to be coached more. More coaching with him. Let him be more of a leader. He could be an outstanding quarterback. He's got the stats. Smiley can probably get the stats later. But, yeah, I say he's going to be more coached and let him lead the team.
No, I don't think Tony Romo is the answer. He's getting ready to be 31 years old, and he spent a lot of time on the bench already before he even got into the game. So he should already have a firm grasp of what to do. I think they're going to be shopping for a new quarterback also, and they're going to be at the bottom of the list. So they'll probably get the first draft.
And we got to talk about the Cowboys all day long, but we're going to get into. We're still going to do some more NFL. McNabb. I just like to say about McNabb, he's an elite quarterback. He's being disrespected. I mean, now he can't run a 2-minute offense. What do you guys think about this?
Now with that, yeah, they're saying that he is out of shape. His cardio wasn't there for the 2-minute run there. I don't see that. I mean, he's been in the league for years. He's done it for Philly. Yeah, they're saying Rex Grossman knows the system better with that, but I just don't see it. McNabb was the better player with that, and Shanahan's coming up with too many excuses that makes it look really shady. First, too many hits. Then, he didn't do it. He didn't know the system right, or third was that, he wasn't in shape for it. That just doesn't sound right in my book.
McNabb is already laughing at these preposterous stories coming out in the media. And next year, he's going to be gone. He really doesn't care. He's being the good statesman like he was when he was in Philadelphia. He's putting on a happy face and playing the game. But everybody knows who's ever watched him play football. what Shanahan is trying to put up is a load of crap, and that's the short and simple version of it.
Yeah, I still want to touch on McNabb. I just think that he's going to end up with Minnesota. I mean, the way they treating this guy, would you do Peyton Manning that way? Even Eli, whose season ain't that great through it, he's throwing more interceptions than McNabb right now. I'm just saying, being disrespectful. I think he's going to end up in Minnesota. The old man is going to be gone. That's what I think. What you got, Mac?
Yeah, I can see him in Minnesota. If not, one of these other teams, I can see him also maybe Buffalo if they want to pay him the money, but they're going to have to get him some more receivers to throw to. There's a lot of teams shopping for a quarterback right now. They might even try to bring him into like Arizona or to St. Louis so he can mold those quarterbacks, give them quarterbacks somebody to look at in order to, hey, this is what you need to do, watch for this defense, something that they need to learn.
I see him taking Cutler's job and going back to visit his old high school in Chicago.
Oh man,
you've been wishing for that for a lot of years.
We can flip flop.
I think he just might get it. Shoot, that's where he's comfortable at. That's where he's from.
That's true.
Yeah, they can flip flop him. I heard, like you said, Mac. I heard about Arizona too, so that might be the spot for that brother. But he's definitely leaving. Yeah. He's getting out of DC.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go to another more NFL. Randy Moss, my boy, don't know where he want to go. He's gonna make a touchdown. He's gonna be the first player in NFL history to score 3 touchdowns for 3 different teams. He's gonna get one. He's gonna get one. Does he make? I'm gonna ask you guys, Tennessee better?
No, he doesn't make Tennessee any better than they already are. They already have playmakers that can stretch the field, so they can get the ball down the field. He may be a diversionary. And I think that's all he's going to be. He didn't like being the decoy before when he was at Minnesota, but I think that honestly that's the role he's going to play.
I say yes, he's going to make them better because he's an all-for-nothing wide receiver. He's got a quarterback that's an all-for-nothing quarterback in Vince Young. I mean, it's just going to be too much for any kind of defense to really cover because when Kenny Britt gets healthy and comes back, you got Justin Cage. They're all over 6 foot tall. Then you got Nate Washington there. You got Moss and Washington so that they're showing Britt and Gage the ropes, just like, with the Colts when they did it with Marvin Harris and Reggie Wayne with Austin Collie and Pierre Garçon. All they're going to do is bring him in and say, hey, we're just going to use it for the rest of the season, maybe bring you back next season, show these guys what to do. And, yeah, it's going to make them better because that's going to open up Chris Johnson even more. Vince Young's going to be on attack, and it's going to open up the tight end a lot more.
And it's also touched about Sean Merriman. I know he's staying with Buffalo. He's going to play for Buffalo this year, but I think Smiley want him to come with the Cowboys. I remember him saying something about that. But what y'all think this brother going to end up? If he can stay healthy and come back to being the beast that he used to be, what you think?
Anybody that drafts him or brings him into their squad, that's going to be a waste of money.
I think so.
I really do. I mean, he might be okay in the quick short burst, but he's a little bit too long in the tooth to last long enough to go a whole season.
Wow.
My producer's back here laughing at me. But that's just how I feel.
Well, the one team that gets all the dirty that's in the Elder League is New England. I mean, they got all the older players now as it is, so it wouldn't be surprised if he does go to New England because they do keep all the reserve players that's long in the tooth there. But yeah, if he does go to Buffalo, my producer's got me going good there. If he does go to Buffalo, I mean, it could be good. I mean, he still got some power to him. He's got that speed. That little quick burst is all he needs to get in the open field and do what he does.
All right, we're gonna switch a little bit, y'all. We're gonna switch and see what y'all know anything about NBA. We're gonna get to the NBA here. One of the big stories right now is Carmelo Anthony. My Bulls are trying to get him. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make that move.
Pipe dream.
Yeah, my son. That's his. Our producer definitely laughing.
That's right, Big T.
You know what?
That's right, Big T.
You know what? Actually, Carmelo's my son's favorite player. So every time he come home, he say, "Dad, is Carmelo going to the Bulls?" I don't think so. We want to get rid of Dame, but we want to keep Noah. So what you guys think about Carmelo in this game? Period.
I don't like you, Birdman.
I'm cool with it. I'm okay.
You sell all out for the Bulls. You really do drink the Kool-Aid.
No difference though.
I say Knicks. Knicks going to get him.
Knickerbockers.
They're going to put the money out.
There's an outside chance that the Nets might get him, but I don't think they're going to put out enough money for him.
The Knicks is going to pay the money. He's going to go for that contract.
When Smiley come up here, he's the guru. Smiley's going to tell y'all where he's going to go. Because, I don't know where this kid gonna end up at, but he's not gonna be with Denver, but Denver wants something back. The Knicks don't have anything they can give back, right, Smiley?
They got the money.
They got the money.
Me and Smiley's on the same page there. I see him on the side on the bench.
They got to get somebody back.
He's on the bench. He's showing what it is. He's going to drop the money.
Show me the money. Yeah, there you go.
When Smiley comes off the bench in his segment there, he's going to lay it down for you.
He's going to lay it down. All right, let's get into the Heat. I know Smiley would love to be up here with this one. Well, he going to have his time. The Heat, what y'all think about these guys? They got smoked by the Celtics twice at home. One of the guys is scoring 38. Is y'all think it's chemistry? And one is scoring 5, then one scored 38, and one scoring 5. What y'all guys think about that?
Chemistry.
Yeah, I can feel it coming in the air tonight, but you just gotta give it a minute to heat up.
Oh, go Big T.
Big T's back there dancing.
Once that pot starts boiling, somebody gonna get scalded to death.
Yeah, it's all about the chemistry. They just got put together. Yeah, they had a little time in the preseason to play their games, but it's more chemistry. They need a little more time to meld together. But when it happens, man, that's gonna be a highlight reel for the ages. You're gonna have LeBron James probably doing some 360 between the legs.
You think Magic you should pull on the show? We got something coming for you.
Hey, what y'all think about the Lakers? They over in the West. They was top seed. They still doing their thing. You got Kobe. You got some great guys coming off the bench.
Man, with that, you got Kobe. If Kobe runs the lane, even my man Philly here can make a shot. Because you'll have all 4 players on Kobe himself. Even the old man there can sit there. I can bank one off the backboard.
There you go.
That's
old
all
man
it is.
Bank one. Give me a cane and just sit me there. I can roll that one up there.
You definitely can't throw a fade because that might end up being an air ball. So you might want to shoot for the rim.
Oh, how you trying to play with them?
I want to smoke it.
That Big T doing the smoke.
So who y'all think?
Like that? No finger rolls there.
Hey, they doing the what you call it? Oh man, white kid man can't jump. Even Big T doing white man can't jump through the Hey, so what y'all think? Who's gonna be the competition in the West?
Oh man, that's a good one there.
You got the top seeds, man. There's not too much that's gonna get. The cream's not going to rise too much.
Okay.
It's just getting started. I mean, it could be a lot of surprises there. They're flip-flopping the power rankings so much right now. You had Heat first, then Lakers. Now you got Lakers, then Heat. You got Magic thrown in the mix. You got New Orleans thrown in the mix. You got some teams that should be up higher than what it is right now just because of the rankings that they have. It's too early right now in the season to even say who's going to be dominant. I mean,
we in Dallas. We got to talk about the Mavericks. They always have 50-something victories, but they choke in playoffs. Everybody know they're gonna win all them games. Big T got his lip turned up, but they always choke. What y'all think about the Mavericks?
Dallas, I want to tell you something right now. Please don't drink the Kool-Aid just yet. You put all your marbles in the Cowboys basket, somebody flush your toilet on you. You put all your marbles in the basket, somebody flushed the toilet on the Texans. Don't do it. They're always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I'm not buying that stock.
Hey, you might do that with the Cowboys. The Cowboys had their championships, but I give it up to the Rangers. Rangers did a good job this year for what they had. Getting to the World Series, they took that pressure off themselves. The first one they ever been to,
and they give you your props on that, yeah.
I give them their props. I say next year they're going to be more contenders. Now with the Mavericks, what I'm saying with the Mavericks is, they put too much pressure on themselves when they get to the playoffs. They're looking for that first win. They're trying to get that first win so bad to get in that second round of the playoffs that they keep screwing it up.
Well, that coach that got Homie from the Clown, he going to bring them back. Homie from the Clown, go ahead. That's the coach's real name is Homie for the Clown. He'll remind me of Homie from the Clown. Homie don't play that. So the Texas Rangers should be back. All right, we're going to go into our brand new segment. Bring it from... Oh,
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Back it up.
Our brand new segment.
Pump your brakes.
I'm sorry. That's something that Big T going to cut out. Sorry. Our new segment coming off the bench with Smiley's coming up next, ladies and gentlemen.